All right, MSRM versus Grimmy. So we have MSRM up here, playing the Infernals, and Celestials down here by Grimmy. Has his arc ship there. And look at this. Okay, very big change. Lots of workers. Before it was just like a few prisms you would make, and they were gigantic. These are much smaller, regular worker sizes. So that's kind of neat. Okay, he's not making the cores anymore. He's just like using this to make buildings, the arc ship. So very big changes, which I already like that more. I was not a fan of the design of Celestial when it like first came out and everything. It seemed very strange. Well, it was very strange, which is okay, but I don't know. There was something kind of weird about it. What I'm seeing here so far, I kind of like you should have a bunch of little workers. It makes harassment make more sense. Wow, he actually makes those so quick. So a lot of prisms coming out to mine. He has the double arc ship. Really working on that economy. All right, so yeah, Conclave coming up, just kind of working up to his units. And what is this? Okay. Brute in here trying to harass a little. Witchthorn is his name. Okay. That looks so funny. They're fast. All right, triple arc ship already. I like it. I'm very interested. Celestial's really feeling a bit different than it was. Dude, look at the prisms chase things away. Oh, he's gonna lose a prism. No, he saved it. Never mind. So prism just barely can't beat a fiend. Okay. 2 prisms beat a fiend. Good to know. Good to know. All right, creation chambers. All right. Yeah, you know, the Argent has been a unit that I haven't really liked too much. It feels kind of weird the way that it's like tanky like a Zealot, but it can hit air. And, you know, it doubles shot damage, or it has in the past. Okay, hold on. Oh, it regenerates now? I actually was looking elsewhere on the map. Sorry. Okay. Harmonic exchange. Argents do not naturally regenerate energy. Instead, they restore 1 energy for every 4 damage they take or deal. That's cool. Okay, that's a bit different. Huh. All right, so is going to knock down some of those pillars to maybe get some more mining going. A few gaunts added in over for MSRM. First Stormgate is up. I assume the Stormgates are on a solid timer. So I'm assuming, again, that you probably know exactly when Stormgates are going to be coming up. So you can kind of prepare and, like, peak your army, you know, hit some sort of timing with that. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the Argents are going to be able to get the most damage on this, I don't think, right? Oh, damn. They actually do some damage there. All right, so it looks to me like MSRM won that. And we got a creeping horror. Whoa. Okay, that thing looks cool. I do like how that looks. Huh. It seems like everything that comes out of the Stormgates is infernal, like tangential to Infernal or something. It's like evil stuff. All right, so we actually get some Kree out there now. Kree were very strong before. Kree is kind of a cool unit. Twilight Spire coming up. Is that just like Infernal units just make goat noises when they die? Is that just like what it is? All right, Kree gonna try to run out of here. Or roll out of here, I guess, is the correct terminology. Back to this healing shrine. So I believe the last Stormgate popped up around 3:30, right? So is it going to be at like 7 minutes? Oh, damn, he has a lot of Spriggans. I actually quite liked Spriggans in the last time I was active. Kind of like Mutas a little bit, but like, yeah. Definitely interesting. That is a lot of them. My God. I wonder if their price changed. Seems odd that he has so many already. All right, the Kree rolling in and trying to get some of these imps now. I feel like the color differentiation here is just slightly off. Like, I can tell whose units are whose, but it just seems a little bit close. Okay, yeah, so it's like, it's announcing right now, so maybe that's going to start up at 7 minutes. Seems like maybe every 3 minutes, 30 seconds. All right, Spriggan's going to come over here and continue this harassment. Has those gaunts in there as well. The Kree actually doing such a good job in here. Yeah, Stormgate appears just at like 7:05? Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's like every 3 minutes and 35 seconds, something like that. 3 minutes, 33 seconds. I don't know. I'm trying to throw down some more buildings, but unfortunately taking a lot of damage there. The Argents are going to push everything back. Well, obviously, Grimmy, rather, is going to be able to take this. Let's see what it is. Vile Lurker. He's got no arms. Spew Contamination. 70 damage. Okay. Range 14. Versus structure plus 140. Okay, so does very good against structures. That's interesting. So I'm not sure, but it seems like that's probably a siege unit. Kind of feel bad that these Stormgate units don't have names themselves. Ascension Matrix. All right. Did he just kill one of his own workers there? Is he supply blocked? No, it was not. Maybe just a misclick. Oh yeah, the scythes. I actually do like the scythe as a unit as well. It's kind of a cool design. I think the scythe is probably the most interesting unit for... Actually, I like those, the Seraphims as well. Seraphims and Scythes I both quite like for Celestial. And Vectors. Yeah, I haven't seen Vectors yet. It's mostly the Argent I have a problem with. Alright. Quite a few Spriggans still coming out here as well. I really want to see that Vile Lurker at work. Okay, let's see what these Spriggans do. I really do want to see some harassment. So he's actually going after the structure as opposed to the workers. Oh, God. Screensaver just went on. Okay, so he does take down the structure. Looks like he should be able to get quite a few of these workers as well. That's just so many units. All right, here come the sites. Let's see what that looks like.
Dimensional rift.
Okay, they're just going to run.
A Stormgate will activate soon.
Don't know if that's because they lose or if that's because it's just like not worth it to fight. I actually really like the look of those as well, the Spriggans. The Spriggans are very cool.
A Stormgate has appeared.
Okay, now we get to see the Vile Lurker. Vile Lurker helping with the next Stormgate. Let's do it. Okay, it does seem like the Spriggans are not fighting that well against it. Scythes seem to be doing their job here. Magmadon gets slayed. Okay, here come, here come the Shadow Flyers. Like Scourge with splash damage. Oh, so it actually keeps on switching who's in charge of the damage there. I thought it was going to like race up on two sides. I see what it is now. So like it could be infinite that you sit there and both work on it. Does seem like Grimmy's going to start to take that over. Okay, I like that. I like that better than what I thought it was, for sure. Damn, he's actually having a really hard time getting that. All the siege units back there. Just barely keeping the advantage. Yeah, it looks like he is walking away. What is that? That's a Shroud Stone? Oh my god. That is way cooler than the thing that looked like a Dark Shrine before. So that actually ran out. No one won that. It ran out of time. I like that. All right. That's kind of cool. That was not something I expected. Oh, specifically at daybreak? Oh. All right. The Animancers, I recall being extremely, extremely strong before. Oh, God. The Shadow Flyers come up and just completely wreck the air units with their splash. Yeah, he's got his own sieges now, too. What are those called again? Why is my brain not giving me the name of that unit? No, I guess he lost them. That sound didn't quite sound balanced. I don't know what that was. That was like the Hellborns dying, and it was like louder than all the attacks.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
All right, this base, even though it has tons of turrets, looks like it's maybe going to be taken down. MSRM fighting back really well. The Shroud Stone, I'm trying to decide if I like... I think I do like the design of it. It feels a little bit goofy. Like, it almost feels more silly because it looks like a robot that's turning off. I'm not sure that it has the same theme as everything else. But I kind of like it. Ah, yes, there they are again. Mapu, click on one of those tank things, please, from Celestial. Ah, the Saber, of course. Yeah, Saber was kind of an interesting unit. Like the way that you could trade, like, you know, for health or for speed boosts. But very, very slow. Okay, we got the Weavers in here. I do like the Weavers as well. The Abduct. Kind of a funny looking battle. I feel like that was a little bit hard to judge. I didn't realize the Sabers were going to be that strong there. So we'll see. I guess he's going to be able to get this. Archangel's coming out. Oh. It closes. Doesn't quite get it in time. As day breaks. Okay, so I'm going to try to take a look at this game right now and decide who's winning. I think the Celestial player is winning. Like, the map seems pretty well cut in half, but Celestial seems to have an extra base over to the side. And also it does feel like Grimmy has been kind of at a little bit of an advantage. Like, he's been the one pushing his opponent back, and he hasn't taken too much damage, it seems. So, all right, Archangel actually crashes down to fight a little bit. Looks like it should get picked off. Huh. 38 workers.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
Is Night and Day doing much else than the Stormgates and changing the brightness on the map? Yes, I noticed someone mentioning about the
Stormgate has appeared.
Color depth. I definitely do agree on that as well. Like, I can tell whose units are whose, but they're not, like, popping as much as I would like. I think it would be a little bit better with a bit more popping. So it seems like they're both just trying to build, like, mass towers around the Stormgate to just be able to win it really quickly. But this is the part where I wonder if this will be interesting over time, how people are approaching this. Because, like, right now I see the Gaunts going back and forth and, you know, trying to get some pickoffs and stuff, but it doesn't feel like they really... I don't know. It doesn't feel, like, super dynamic, I guess. All right, what do we got? What is that thing? Deep one. With 100 and plus versus buildings. Okay. So it seems like a lot of these units coming out of there so far that we've seen, at least, are, like, more siege-centric to help break positions. Like, better siege units maybe than what the races actually have themselves. Having one Stormgate might lead to stalemates? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Still kind of feeling it out about the Stormgates. Yeah, he's busting down buildings really quickly. Ooh! Oh my god, that did a lot. The deep one getting pulled back, going too deep. Okay, msrm GG's. Okay, so Grimmy takes that down. Okay. I'm understanding the Stormgate's a lot better now. The one thing that I feel like so far has been missing, we had a little bit of side harassment. specifically with the Spriggans, but the harassment, it like he flew over to a base that wasn't defended, killed it, and got chased out by the scythes, and then it didn't really happen anymore. It does feel right here like it's kind of like a death ball moving around. It's like you kind of zone the center, you poke around a little bit, you go over, you grab the Stormgate, and you continue. That's what it feels like so far.